Hey, hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2023 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, partnered up, maybe you're going through a challenging situation with someone close to your heart, we'll dive into it all. Just a friendly reminder, Virgo, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. All right, so Virgo, intuitively, I feel like March is going to be a big month for change, transformation, and maybe even new beginnings. I am seeing here the death energy, the fool. There could be a little bit of that star mixed with judgment if we're looking at major arcanas here, because I feel that you've been doing a lot of healing and you're finally in that position to make a big change when it comes to matters of the heart, regardless of relationship status. Now, in the recent past, you have the Cabin card. This is about dealing with home matters, situations that deal with your home environment, your home life. It could physically be your home. Now, some of you may have moved, relocated. Someone may have moved into the home or out of the home, or you were just dealing with family dynamics on healing and making your space more comfortable, more stable, and more peaceful, I'm getting as well, because things may have been chaotic for you in the past. And I feel that stability is very important, especially in the month of March here. But now you're in that Emperor energy of position of power, being able to move forward, take the lead, get unstuck, because I am getting that Six of Swords where you may have felt stuck in a situation, but now you're setting yourself free, because I am getting liberation here. So you're in a position to make some really strong, solid decisions that are going to affect you, affect a relationship if you're in one, affect the world around you in a very powerful way. Why and how? Because you have clarity. You've been shown some sort of truth, or some sort of rose-colored lens may have been taken off for you to see what you really need to do in a situation, especially if it was less than ideal. If it was that Six of Swords energy where you were stuck someplace that you really didn't want to be in, but you weren't quite sure how to get untangled or unstuck. Now, it could have been a thought pattern. Maybe you're single and you've been replaying some story in your head for quite some time. I'm not good enough, or I won't attract love, or I need to become perfectly healed before I manifest. Whatever it is you've been telling yourself, I feel like you are moving past that. And for those of you that have been in a sticky situation where you've been contemplating or on the edge of a relationship, or you've known that you've wanted to exit or end a soul contract, I feel like this is the month that you're making decisions to do so. And for those of you that may be in a relationship currently, I feel that if you're wanting to strengthen the union between you and your partner, or it could be you and a family member, or you and a child, this is the perfect month for you to see things clearly and set new goals, new intentions, maybe plan a new vacation, plan for a move, or also see things beyond. They're showing me three of wands, so seeing beyond new opportunities here, getting rid of the old to make way for new. Let's take a look at what the heart of the matter is. Three of Swords, yeah, overcoming something that was challenging or difficult for you to do, but you're healing, you're mending, you're forgiving. And finally, because you've been doing the work on yourself, Virgo, and possibly doing the work towards this relationship, you're finally getting clear on what you need to do. You're healing, you're actually coming up to some sort of awareness, because you may have been avoiding a problem. Avoiding the white elephant in the room is what I'm getting here. But you can no longer avoid the white elephant because it's smack dab in the middle of the room. And now you're in that position of power to say, okay, I need to do something about this. And if this is you being single, I feel like you're seeing clearly, and now you'll have some direction on how to move forward. Let's take a look at what the challenge is for you. What's the challenge? The challenge as well could be forgiveness at times. It could be dealing with people who have said things that have hurt you or their malicious words. But the challenge is to open yourself up to love, right? The Ace of Cups is about a soul quenching renewal. It is about opening yourself up to new relationships, new experiences, and focusing on loving yourself unconditionally as well. When this Ace of Cups shows up, this is about you filling your own cup first. And that's why I'm feeling a little bit of that R&R, rest, rejuvenation. Something may have, yes, been difficult. Now, it could have been someone within your home. It could have been a son, a daughter, a mother, a parent, a sibling, right? They don't have to live in the home per se, but you may have lived all together at one time, and they may have said something that hurt your feelings, Virgo. These love readings aren't just pertaining to romantic love. It could be someone in the family who's hurt you. But I do feel that there could be some sort of an apology showing up, or there's an awareness that you're realizing that what this person said, it was a projection, because hurt people hurt people. And this Ace of Cups is about you allowing yourself to open up instead of closing the heart center down, because I feel like you don't want to close down, and you have that power to choose. Do I want to stay in this comfort zone, even though it is anything but comfortable? Or do I want to heal, feel, and release? You know, I feel like you've really been through and dealt with some difficult situations, but you're going to allow for a second chance. And that's where I see that Judgment card showing up here for you. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What's the foundation upon which you're built? Knight of Pentacles, yeah, slow and steady. You want someone who is trustworthy. Sometimes it may take you a little bit to really build up and trust, even though some of you Virgos may have fallen head over heels in love in the past, or you may have rushed into things, but ultimately deep down, your dream and your goals are to have something that can go the distance, right? You want that commitment, and you want someone to commit to you as well. You don't want to be in a one-sided relationship. Who does, right? But sometimes we tend to fall victim for things that have hurt us in the past. And this Knight of Pentacles can be about being too cautious because we've been hurt. Spirit is saying here, we need to open up to love. Remember that quote? It is better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. This is saying don't be too cautious, because you may think that you're going to get hurt again, or you may think that this person is going to do what they've done in the past, especially when it's been someone that you've trusted, someone that you've supported, or someone that you really had a strong soul connection with. If this is someone that's hurt you and you're currently with them and you're having a difficult time overcoming some of that pain, I feel that you're rebuilding. You're rebuilding a stronger, solid foundation that's based on truth, integrity, and trust. If this is what you want, both of you, there has to be reciprocity. If you are looking for love, I feel like you're willing to walk the earth for the person that you are loving here and that you want to be with. I'm also getting, if you're in a relationship that's been long distance, at a distance, maybe military, or you found someone further away, this could be the month that you are in a position of power to see clearly what this relationship holds and to make decisions that are going to impact you in the future for the better. Let's take a look here and see what's going on in the past and how it may still be affecting the present. What do we have for Virgo? They're giving me the name is it Victoria or Victor, Spirit? It could be either one, Victoria or Victor, or you may live in a place called Victor or Victoria, or it could be an avenue, it could be a street, it could be a country, it could be a city. Please take it as it resonates. It could even be someone's grandmother or someone's daughter or their middle name as well. There's that death and rebirth energy. I was feeling this quite strong as well in the very beginning, because I feel like you've undergone this personal transformation, but you've actually come out stronger. And it wasn't easy. I'm getting here. It wasn't easy. You may have lost a loved one. Some of you may be widowed. For others of you, you felt like, okay, thank you. I'm getting someone may have thought you were the love of their life, or you were the one that got away, but they maybe weren't mature enough or emotionally evolved enough to commit at that time. And that really left an impact on you, Virgo, because you may have wanted this relationship to go the distance, or someone, you may have been with this person for quite some time. You may still be with them, but I feel like the relationship in itself has shifted, and you're learning to either go with the flow, you're learning to adapt to the changes, or you may be a completely, entirely new, in a new place, in a new state of mind, in a new being here. Let's take a look at what's above you. What's coming in above you? What are you manifesting? You're manifesting the King of Pentacles, loyalty, honesty, trust. This is being able to have your cake and eat it too, in a way. And I say that in the best possible way, not that someone is doing something shady and I don't feel that at all. I feel like you are manifesting. Look at that wolf. That wolf is man's best friend, right? So I feel like you're manifesting, whether it's dog or wolf, I feel like you're manifesting your best friends and more commitment, more loyalty, more trust. And you may actually find someone that you move in with this person, you commit to long term. Yes, this is really beautiful. You may even start a project with this person in the summer, whether it's building a fence, building a home, building some sort of structure, or this person could be a builder, a construction worker, or they're really handy, because I'm getting handyman as well. They're good with their hands. We have here in the near future, Two of Wands. Yes, Two of Wands is about planning your future. It is about you deciding, okay, do I stay in this energy that feels comfortable? But again, it doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy or it's abundant and prosperous, or do I say yes to opening my heart, right? If I close my heart, it feels safe. It feels like I won't get hurt, right? But when we close our heart, Virgo, we don't allow love in or out. And I feel for you, you're looking, you're waiting, and you're wanting to plan your next step. And I am sensing here that you have the clarity to make a very important move in the month of March. I'm getting celebrations and a lot of happiness, especially around that April time frame. There could be a reunion, a birthday, an anniversary, a celebration showing up that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and love if you're looking for love. Even though this is a March reading, I feel like it's taking a little bit of time, but you may find love when you least expect it. Sometimes they say right when you least expect love, that's when it comes walking in. And I feel for you, there's that Six of Swords. There it is, you moving on to calmer waters, right? This is what we talked about here, the Death card, the Six of Swords, and being able to overcome some sort of difficulty that you came into the month with, all right? The Three of Swords, you're out of that Three of Swords energy, and that's what I was picking up on as well. You're opening yourself up to new emotions. Swords, even though swords are more mental, she's in the water, right? And she's being divinely guided by these crows. And she has her suitcase packed and she's ready to move on. So some of you, you may physically be packing, you may be moving on. You could be moving in with someone, but I am sensing that if you were in a difficult situation or if you were in a comfort zone, because a lot of people think, oh, our comfort zone is stable, it is healthy. No, that's not what a comfort zone is. A comfort zone is something that we've grown accustomed to. A comfort zone is our familiarity. But being familiar with a person, with an energy, with a situation doesn't mean that it is the most beneficial for us. And you are aware now that this situation of being in your comfort zone is just a place that you become too accustomed or too familiar with, that sometimes we tend to put on those rose-colored lens and we can't see beyond. You can see clearly now. I just heard here that song. They're giving me that song. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And take a look at that. There's rain in the background and she's in the storm. So I feel like you can finally see clearly and you're able to move forward into a brighter future. So this is really powerful. It's going to be a big month, and that's what I felt. There's going to be a lot of, it could be sudden changes, even though I don't see the Tower here. I feel like there's just a lot of shifts that are going on internally. Let's take a look at what's going on in your environment. What's going on in the energy around you? Oh, goodness. There it is. Some of you, you're definitely having some sort of an apology. Someone may ask you to reconsider, to mend, to heal, or if you're single, this could be a love offer coming in. Someone may buy you flowers, bring you flowers. They may write you a love note or a text. They may offer you their cup of love. Now, whether you accept it or not, completely up to you. It depends, I guess, who this person is, and it depends how much you've opened your heart. Okay, Knight of Cups here. If you were dealing with someone who was jealous, manipulative, obsessive, or a player, I feel like you're walking away from that energy. But if you yourself, Virgo, have healed from a situation that has been challenging and difficult and you're ready to open your heart up, then there certainly could be someone that's coming in offering their cup of love. Very, very powerful here. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Three of Cups. You don't want third party energy. You don't want to feel like you are sitting on the bench waiting, watching everybody else play the game, but you are the one that's benched, right? You don't want third party. You don't want interference. I mean, who does, right? Whether it's interference from family member, interference from an ex or an external source. You want someone to stay truthful and loyal, and you want to build a strong, solid connection, right? The Three of Cups, you want to celebrate your love. You don't want love to be tested by outsiders. You want to rise above an energy where you can maybe celebrate through a wedding reception. This can be being able to feel like you are part of something bigger, and it's a community, it's connection, it's networking versus, again, feeling left out. You're putting yourself in the game here. And it doesn't mean that there's going to be games that are being played within your mind. I'm talking about the game of life. That's your hope. You want to get out there and play the game of life. But even when you are benched, this is very important, Virgo. They're really highlighting this. Even when you are benched, you're still playing that game of life. You're still learning. You're still healing. You're taking cues on what's working for other people. You're taking a look because you're gaining awareness at what's going on the opposing team, right? And also the team that's on your side as well. So even when you're benched, you can take a look at what is going on around and still be part of the game, even if you're not participating in it actively at that time. But your time is coming in here. So get ready, batter up, because there's that full moon, baby. Ooh, I love this full for you, Virgo. This is the energy of you taking a leap that we were tuning into in the very beginning. This is a brand new energy for you. You deserve this new beginning. You deserve this fresh start. Be spontaneous, take a chance, take a risk, open your heart up here, embrace the unknown, because there's some adventures coming in. Say yes to that weekend's getaway. Say yes to that date. If someone offers you their cup of love, but you're thinking this person is not my normal type I go for, I say go for it anyway, because you may realize that, yes, we all have, specific characteristics and traits that we like to see physically, right? Even though people may say, well, I don't have those. Everyone has at least some sort of type or preference. But I feel that you are opening up to someone that may be, again, outside of what you normally go for. And this may be the person that you spend the rest of your life with, right? This person you may be maybe you're giving another chance. Maybe they have proved that they are committed to you this time. I mean, take it as it resonates for you, but I'm just getting here spontaneity, taking a risk on love and saying yes to the new opportunities, not the old ones, because the Six of Swords says you're getting out of a situation. If you continue doing what you've been doing, you're going to continue getting what you've always got. So it has to be something new. You've already went through the death and rebirth process here, Virgo. It is time for you to spread your wings and fly with this full energy. I love this for you. And with this owl, you have clarity now. Owls can see through BS, right? They can see through the shadows. They can see through the darkness. They have great vision and great hearing and great senses. Maybe they don't have the best eyes. I don't know. But they are able to tune into the energies around them because they use all of their senses. And I feel like you have spidey senses yourself, Virgo, where if something feels off, trust it, but also know when it is an instinct and when it is a past trigger. And that is where the challenge lies sometimes within you opening up your heart, because you don't know if it's a trigger from the past. Most likely it has been for a lot of you. But also you don't know if it is a red flag and how to differentiate when that situation comes up. I feel like you'll know if it's a trigger because you have deja vu. It's a repeat moment of something that's come up in the past. And tell yourself, if it is a repeat moment, can I trust this person? Can I move forward? If it's the same type of energy, it's probably the same situation. But if it is just a fear, you're going to feel it, okay? And you'll know. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read to you the relationship message, Virgo, from the guidebook. Oh, and we have here, not for you, not for you. Let's see if that's the only one. I don't even know if that one was already flipped or if it flipped last minute here. But because you do have the Six of Swords, some of you, if this is a love offer of the past, if this is someone coming in, again, that was very jealous, very manipulative, in and out, I feel like you're shutting the door on that. And you're saying, okay, I've dealt with this. I've gave you chance after chance. I need to take a leap of faith in a new direction. Unless someone proves themselves as taking the steps and being consistent with their actions. I mean, you may be taking a leap, but I am getting here that some situation you're shutting the door on here. And that may be the best possible scenario for you. It's card 6, which in tarot, that's the Lovers as well. This is a clear knowing that something is denied. Rejection is God's protection. And the relationship message is this. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot, there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. I love that. Yeah, there is a pot, a top that fits each and every one. And maybe this one isn't for you. Maybe there was a situation in the past here that hurt you and it shut you down. I mean, even Virgo, if this was something that happened 5 months ago or 5 years ago, it still could be playing an effect on your love life. And I feel like March is the month where you say, no more. I'm not staying in this energy. I'm not going to stay blocked or close my heart off because of a situation that had been too much for me in the past. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving at you since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you, and this is a sign that you have something much, much better waiting. So trust. Yes, there is an energy coming in here where I will say, I mean, this is a small percentage. If you are single and you are looking for love, then you may take this leap of faith and jump in. There could be a relationship that is part of your soul growth and soul lessons here. But if you are currently in a dynamic where it's just been too much for you, or if it's been challenging, difficult, or very, very unhealthy, you may be choosing to walk away or disengage or cut some cords or unattach yourself from them because you felt tethered or even, again, handicapped, or you just felt tied to a situation here. Let's take a look and get a few messages from your spirit animals. I mean, this new beginning is beautiful for you. It's going to be a new beginning, I feel, that is way brighter. You have a bright future coming in here, and I feel that there's more trust, more trust. So some of you may have definitely been betrayed when it comes to the trust factor. But there's someone coming in that you will be able to trust. It may not be necessarily right in the month of March, but I am seeing the celebrations here in the near future. Now, at this time, Virgo, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. We're going to take a look at your spirit animals. So just close your eyes and take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below. All right, let's get to your messages. We have Armadillo, set healthy boundaries. Yes, set healthy boundaries for yourself, for the relationships around you. Now, this doesn't have to be a love interest, although the Knight of Cups typically is. This could be someone that definitely pulls at your heartstrings. It could be a child. It could be, a brother, someone who always asks for more, right? It could be someone that you need to set healthy boundaries with because it may have been taxing to your health, or it may have been difficult for you to say no to this person. Next we have be at home. This is Wombat Spirit, and you do have home matters showing up in the past. So there's some sort of situation around the home life, home environment that it's important for you to heal and feel like you're not walking on eggshells. Feel like you're not defensive or constantly like you're looking over your shoulder, waiting for the ball to drop, right? This is about you being at home in your own skin and feeling love for the situation you're around. And if you feel any of those things I just mentioned, it's the month for you to make decisions where you're out of that energy, where you don't have to feel like you are walking on eggshells. Wombat Spirit. Next we have Buffalo. The abundant universe will provide. Some of you are worried about finances, or you're worrying about how you'll provide if you leave a situation, right? Or you could be worried about your abundance when it comes to love. The Wheel of Fortune is card 10, and that's what this is here. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying destiny and fate are going to intervene to allow you this turning point when it comes to matters of the heart. No more repeating this cycle, okay? You've learned some very valuable lessons. It's time to take a leap of faith because Grasshopper says so. Literally, take a leap of faith. If that doesn't spell fool, I don't know what does here. So this is that fool energy of taking a leap of faith in a brand new direction, Virgo. It's going to be a direction that is a lot happier. Now, some of you may be 30, you may be 68, have a birthday on the 3rd, the 10th. You may even be seeing 3, 6, 9 patterns as well because they're showing me the 3 and the 6 here strong. And you have the 3s showing up here. You have the 3 of Swords. You have the 3 of Cups. You have the 6 of Swords. So you're seeing here parallels. And I feel that you're taking a new beginning because 3s and 6s, those can be about union, harmony. It can be about problem solving. 9s are about a completion, an ending, something that you are finally completing and ending so you can move forward and take that leap of faith. So I hope these resonate with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. They're also talking about a fortune cookie as well, even though we see a fortune cookie playing chess here or right in the middle of this chess game, and that's a game, right? It's even said that game of life, which we've talked about. I feel that some of you may actually have opened a fortune cookie, or there could be some sort of quote that you open up or something that you see that's handed to you or you read about it. There may be a specific message for you that you may want to really, really dive into and say, wow, this is right. This is the advice that I needed at this time. So pay attention to some sort of either fortune cookie, a quote that you come across, or They're showing me a little piece of paper here, so it could be something that you have attached to maybe your refrigerator, or you carry this around in your wallet or in your purse, but it could be some words of encouragement or words of wisdom that show up for you within the next 3 to 6 weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo, and being here. I hope this resonates. March brings big positive shifts and changes, and you have the clarity to finally move forward in matters of the heart. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.